MegaPodTastic.
Good morning, MegaPodlings. Krazy Joe back at the old AMC theater. I am seeing the movie The Curse of La Llorona, which I don't know anything about. I haven't seen a single trailer for this movie. I don't know anything about it, except I know it is the latest film in the Conjuring shared universe. And with the exception of The Nun, which was pretty terrible, I've liked all those movies. So I got to give it a shot. Also, the director of this movie, whose name I don't know, by the way, is going to direct The Conjuring 3. So got to give this a shot. You know, it has to be pointed out that Lorraine Warren, the real-life person on whom the Conjuring movies were based, just passed away this week. So, you know, obviously they wouldn't have had time to dedicate this movie to her or anything because it just happened, but it's kind of sad. She died this weekend and this movie opens that's tangentially, based on events of her life, but anyway, let's go check this out. All right, here's the poster for the movie. She Wants Your Children. All right. Again, I know nothing about this movie. I'm going in cold on this one, so I don't know a thing. What is it going to be good? Is it not going to be good? I don't know. We'll find out soon. Thought that door was locked for a second there.
I am going, no, your mom. Your mom's going to scream like a...
Oh, I'm going to scream. I hope you're all
All right, I'm back from seeing The Curse of La Llorona. Now, it is spelled La Rona. It is apparently pronounced Yarona, which makes it sound like My Sharona. Like, oh, we got a crying mom. Crying mom. She's going to come and kill your kids. La Llorona. I don't know. But I got to tell you, this movie, it's another entry in the Conjuring universe of movies, and I gotta say, this one is strictly mediocre. It's not awful. It's certainly not as bad as The Nun. It's better than The Nun. I mean, for one thing, it had a coherent story. The biggest crime with The Curse of La Llorona is it's dull. It's very boring. This is a ghost story, and it seems this ghost loves nothing more than to just open and close doors. I feel like we're just watching doors open and close this entire movie. It stars Linda Cardellini, who I like. I'm a fan of hers. I love Freaks and Geeks. She's a mom with two girls. She's a social worker. And La Llorona is a Mexican ghost. She was a mother who killed her children, then felt guilt over it, and now she tries to claim other people's children. And she is one of the most inefficient villains I've ever seen in a movie because she has so many opportunities when she can get these kids, and she just seems to reach out for them and nothing happens. And I think of like Jason Voorhees is a pretty efficient villain. You come face to face with Jason, he's going to get you. La Llorona just seems to make multiple reaches and never seems to get people. I don't think I'm giving spoilers away here. At least I'm trying not to. It's just kind of a dull movie. Now, you may be wondering, how does this fit into the Conjuring universe? I was wondering that myself, because obviously the Conjuring begat Annabelle. Annabelle was a spin-off of the Conjuring. Then the Conjuring 2 begat The Nun and the upcoming The Crooked Man, which isn't out yet. So they were both spin-offs of Conjuring 2. So where does La Llorona fit into all this? Well, it looks like it may have been a after-the-fact decision. It's a movie from the same producers, very much a standalone story, has very little to do with anything else in the Conjuring universe, except the priest, Father Perez from Annabelle, is also in this movie. One common priest, and he mentions his experiences in Annabelle. He says something like, oh, I never believed in the supernatural until I had a run-in with a evil doll once. So, it's a very, very minor connection to the Conjuring universe. It seems like something that may have been done after the fact to make the movie more marketable. I don't know what to say here. I can't really recommend this movie. I mean, you might like it more than I did. I certainly was in a full audience. It was packed, and the audience seemed to be really digging it. People were screaming and cheering and laughing, and everyone seemed a lot less bored than I was. I was bored. But here's the thing, and I'm not judging you. If you are susceptible to these kind of jump scares, no judgment. That's cool. But I just don't understand how people get scared of these jump scares where someone looks and no one's there, and then they turn around and they look back and something goes ah, and everyone in there ah, because like I said, if you're scared, no judgment, but I'm just expecting it. Like when someone's walking down a spooky hallway in one of these movies and there's nothing there, but there's something supernatural there, but they don't see it, and they're looking, and they're looking, and they're looking, and they turn this way, and it's not there, and they turn this way, and it's not there. I just know they're going to turn back, and the thing's going to suddenly be there and go, ah! So I'm anticipating it, but I must be alone in that because I always hear people scream like they're shocked. They weren't expecting this. And I'm like, really? You weren't expecting that? I saw that coming. But I'm not scared of movies, though. I love horror movies. I'm a fan of horror movies, but I always hear people say, well, was it scary? Was it scary? I don't find any movie scary. Maybe that's my failing. Maybe I can't suspend disbelief enough to buy into it to be scared. But I always think, well, what's going to scare me? I'm in a theater. I'm in a movie theater. I know this thing isn't really coming to get me because I'm safe in a movie theater. And let's say, for example, that La Llorona was a real spirit. What are the odds that she would come after me? Why? Just because I saw her movie? If she wanted me beforehand, if she didn't want me beforehand, why is she going to want me now? Because I saw a movie about her? I don't know. Maybe that's my failing. I just can't suspend disbelief enough to be scared of a movie. I can't do it. Which might be a sad state for me, that maybe I'm just not imaginative enough. I don't know. But I didn't really dig this one. I don't hate it. It's not awful. I'm going to say, let's play the theme song, Skiznut.
Ready? 1, 2. Mediocre minute. Mediocre minute. How was that?
That's pretty much how I feel. I'm going to go with mediocre. This is the mediocre minute right here. So yeah, there you go. Curse of La Llorona. It seems like it was not. I'm doing it again. It's La Llorona. I want to pronounce that L. La Llorona. I don't recommend it, but you may feel completely different. If you go see it, hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy it more than I did. But again, I'm going to say this is the second weakest film in the Conjuring series. It's still much better than The Nun. Okay, till next time. Keep wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas with the plastic feet. Keep wearing those pajamas. Tell everyone you meet. Keep wearing those pajamas with the back door flap. Keep wearing those pajamas. Don't open, it's a trap. Oh no, it's a trap. Some people call them PJs, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander adamas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now we're having fun. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now the song is done.